Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, it has been a while since I've done a video, and I apologize, but I have been working over full time and my schedule has changed drastically. And I wanted to share some of my thoughts with you today because it's been rough. I went from working part time to well over full time, and I still have 4 kids at home, and it's the first time I've had to work out of my home. And so it's been hard. And my husband has been super supportive, and it's been a blessing in a lot of ways, but it's been really hard. And so I just have been sad on a few things. Like today, I had to miss out on a family reunion, not due to work, but just due to catching up because I do work so much that we have some family coming for the 4th of July, and I wanted to get our place ready. And so I missed out on a family reunion, and I was kind of feeling sad. Well, I was feeling sad. I just wanted to be with family, and I've seen them all recently, but I just love family and I want to spend time with them. But so I wasn't able to do that. And today, as my husband's cutting me a watermelon, God had in the watermelon etched out a heart, and it was so beautiful. It was like, oh my gosh. Um, and I needed it at that time. And God speaks to us, and He knows our hearts, He knows our minds, and He knows when we need a boost to keep going forward, right? And so that was just kind of a beautiful boost for me to help me go forward, to keep moving forward. And so I just I want to encourage you that life is going to get hard, and life does get hard. Every day there's hard things that we make decisions, we make choices each time. Every minute of every day we are making a choice, whether it's to use our time wisely or whether we're going to take care of our teeth in the morning at night. That's a choice. We get to choose whether we are going to drink enough water. We get to choose whether we put healthy living foods in our body or not. Just foods that make us sick and sluggish. We get to choose whether we do that. We all have the same amount of choices and time. And anyway, so life does get hard, but God sees us. He knows where we're at, and He meets us exactly where we're at. And He knows when you feel heavy hearted over matters, and He is going to make sure He's there for you. And He talks to us all the time. He talks to you all the time. Are you picking up the times that God is talking to you? And God talks to us in so many ways. Like for me, it was that heart. He speaks to me in hearts. God has spoke to me in hearts. Oh my gosh, I have to think how old my son is because, okay, so the last 10 years, God has spoke to me through hearts, whether it's heart rocks, heart clouds, just hearts all the time. And so, and it's something that I really didn't realize that God spoke to me in those ways until the fourth or fifth time. I was like, holy heck, God is speaking to me through hearts. And so God may speak through to you through an animal, through nature. Just pay attention to what goes on around you in nature. God speaks to us through other people. Pay attention to the words of wisdom that you might hear from a neighbor or from a coworker or from a family member, and pay attention to just the little things, colors, the time of day, the thoughts and the feelings that come to you. Um, it's important to stay connected. So that is one thing that has helped me through the starting working over full time is we truly are made to heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And it's important to put in the work and invest in yourself in all of those areas so that you can continue to stay feeling balanced. Now, does that mean I have felt balanced and I have done phenomenal the last few months? Absolutely not. There are days where I'm just like, I feel like I'm drowning, and I feel like I've got more than I can handle. And I feel like, I've got all these spinning plates, and plates are dropping everywhere, and only one or two are just going steady. And so that's just life. It's part of life. We're going to feel overwhelmed. But the important thing about life is God doesn't want us to be down on ourselves. He wants us to have self love. He wants us to love ourselves where we are at, because He does. He sees us and He knows exactly where we're at, and give ourselves some grace, because if we don't learn to love ourselves, we cannot love other people outside ourselves. So it's so important. And I forgot, since I haven't done a video in such a long time, I apologize. But usually I talk about my journey of being stuck for 30 plus years with depression and suicidal thoughts. And I hit rock bottom in the fall of 2015. And a few years ago, I got to write. I had the beautiful, no, it hasn't even been 3 years, but 3 years ago, I was able to finish up a book called You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically, because it talks about my journey and how I've been able to heal in those areas. So we are made to heal. Just I talk about things that have worked in my journey and my path, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, and I'm not a counselor. I don't have life all figured out. But what I do know is the tools and techniques that I have used have helped me tremendously. And I just share everything that has helped me through mindfulness and tools and techniques that I didn't realize were there, that truly help on the healing journey. And once we embark on this healing journey, it is not a one and done thing. It is a continual process of keeping at it. And there's going to be days where you feel like you take 20 steps back. And then there's going to be days where you feel like you're on top of the world and you are doing so well. And that's just part of life. And the important thing is just to love yourself in the journey, love your imperfections, love that you are human and that you make mistakes, because how else are we going to learn? We learn through making our mistakes. So just that is what I wanted to tell you is I have felt the struggle of life. I've felt the heaviness, and we all do from time to time. And I am just here to tell you to just keep moving forward. The sun is going down, so it's beautiful. Sorry, the sun was in my eyes doing this, but it's beautiful. I love the warmth of the sun. So hopefully it wasn't too distracting, but just keep enduring, keep up with life. Life is beautiful, and God wants us to feel joy. And I truly believe that we are meant to feel joy. In fact, I got to share with a coworker the other day how I've just the last several years, I haven't had time to sit down and write my goals, but I have picked a word for the year to carry me through, for me to focus on and grow in that one word and help me in all those areas, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And in 2023, I kind of forgot to pick a word. And I'm prayerful about it. I think it's important to include God in your journey at all times. And so I'm like, okay, God, I forgot to come to you to pick my word for the year. And I'm sorry, we're halfway into February, but I need your help. I need a word. And I was so excited to just listen and wait for the word to be put into my mind. But within a week to 2 weeks, I can't remember exact time frame, but within a week to 2 weeks, God didn't just give me a word, He gave me a phrase. And I used it for 2 years. 2 years, because it was that good for me. I used it 2 years for my goals and my decision, basing my decisions off of, not that I didn't make any mistakes in those 2 years, but He gave me this beautiful phrase, and it has now turned into my life motto. And the phrase is this: come what may, I choose joy. So whatever comes our way, we don't get to choose what comes our way, but we do get to choose whether we have joy and whether we feel the love of God. We get to choose that. It is there. It's there. It's always within our reach, but we get to choose if that's what we're going to choose or not. We can choose the opposite, which is misery, which is fear or insecurities or whatever it is, the opposite of joy. When we have joy, we feel the light of Christ. We feel Christ in our lives, and that's what we're meant. We're meant to be here to learn how to share the love and the light of Christ. So God bless you in your journey, and just know that God is always there and He's aware. And hopefully I can do this more often. Again, I apologize. It's been so long. My voice is kind of out, so hopefully that comes back. But I just want to let you know that I love you and I know God loves you, and you are doing so much better than you think you are. We tend to be our own worst enemies and we get in our own way. So step out of your way and let go and let God. And that's the best way that we can be on our journey. So until next time, please like and subscribe and share this channel with others. It is truly my mission and my purpose in this life to share with others the hope of healing, because I didn't think that I would be able to heal from depression and suicidal thoughts. And I have been able to heal from those because I suffered with it for 30 plus years. And so I know I'm walking proof it's possible. So God bless you and yours. And until next time, bye.